I pulled up to my high school reunion in a Chinese-made car. This girl walked up with the most disgusted look on her face. "Isn't this our class valedictorian? How'd you end up like this? Still driving a domestic car?" At dinner, everyone lined up to toast the guy with the Rolls Royce, while I just sat there getting completely ignored. Only the class rep came and sat next to me. "Don't sweat it. You'll get there someday. You'll be driving something nice too." I smirked and said quietly, "This isn't just some regular Chinese car. This is the hunky H9. Honestly, if the class rep hadn't kept blowing up my phone, I wouldn't have even shown up. I had to cancel a real meeting just to squeeze in 1 hour, but nobody at that table was talking about the old days. It was all bragging and sucking up. I wasn't feeling it, so I got up to leave. The class rep grabbed my arm right away. "Xiaolin, driving a Chinese car isn't embarrassing. Don't rush out just yet." I was about to say something when that same girl shot me this dismissive look. She said with a smirk, "It's not that nobody wants to catch up with you, it's just that nobody really wants to talk to you." The whole table burst out laughing. I looked up, cold as ice. "I only came today as a favor to the class rep. Don't bother inviting me to these lame reunions again." The second I said that, Wang Hao, who'd been sitting there like he owned the place, suddenly stood up. "Wang Hao, Lin Fan, what's that supposed to mean? You think we're not good enough to sit at the same table as you?" He twisted my words on purpose and everyone around him ate it up. "You roll up in a junky Chinese car and you're looking down on us?" Someone else piled on, "What was the point of all those good grades? You just end up as some low-level government worker anyway." I just needed out, so I swallowed my frustration and said, "Sorry everyone, I've got a meeting to get to. This meal's on me. Order whatever you want, just have the restaurant send me the bill." I reached for my jacket, and out of nowhere this flashy woman stepped right in front of me. "You're broke. What are you acting like a big shot for? This meal's gonna run tens of thousands. You really think you can cover that on your salary?" She had on this bright red chipao with heavy makeup to match. The perfume hit so hard I sneezed like 3 times in a row. She gave me this look and said, "Lin Fan, what's with that face? You don't remember me?" I looked her over for a while, then said apologetically, "Sorry, I've been meeting so many people lately. Faces kind of blur together." Honestly, I had zero clue who she was. She laughed and said, "Don't play games with me. You chased me for 3 whole years in high school." The second she said that, a familiar face flashed in my mind, but the woman in front of me looked nothing like that girl from back then. "Wait, are you Chen Yuanyuan?" The second I said her name, she struck this smug pose. "All these years later and you still haven't forgotten me." Then her tone flipped completely. "But let me be real. Don't even think about pulling any moves on me. I'm engaged and my fiancé is Wang Hao." The name Wang Hao rang a bell. Pretty sure that Rolls Royce out front was his, but honestly, not my problem. I had a whole room of people back at the office waiting on me. Chen Yuanyuan patted my shoulder and said, "Government pay is low. Why not come drive for my husband? I'll have him pay you 10 grand a month. Way better than that dead-end salary of yours." The whole room cracked up the second she said it. I genuinely couldn't understand why these people got such a kick out of putting others down just to feel better about themselves. I ignored her, grabbed my jacket, and said flatly, "You done? Then step aside. I've got places to be." I barely took 2 steps before Wang Hao slammed the table. A dozen built guys in black suits poured through the door. I caught the logo on their badges, Wang Group. Wang Hao downed his drink and said coldly, "Lin Fan, who said you could leave?" I squinted at him. "These are my legs. Since when do I need your permission to walk out?" Wang Hao laughed. "You're a nobody government worker. Look around. This is my turf. This whole restaurant belongs to my family. You're not walking out that door without my say-so." The class rep saw things getting heated and jumped in to smooth it over. All right, everyone cool it. We've been classmates for over 10 years. Don't blow it up over something like this. Xiaolin, just sit back down and have a drink with everyone." I knew he was trying to help, but I was running out of time. "Class rep, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill the vibe, but I really have to go. There's a whole team back at the office waiting on me." The second I said that, Wang Hao smashed his glass. "Lin Fan, cut the act. You're a low-level government worker. What meeting are you even talking about? I'll be nice and call you a civil servant, but if I'm not feeling generous, you're just another broke employee. You hear me?" I was about to hit back, but the class rep grabbed my arm and whispered, "Xiaolin, just apologize to Wang Hao. The Wang family runs things in Jinhai. If you get on his bad side, you could lose your job. Just let it go for now. Wang Hao could get me fired?" I almost had to check if I was dreaming. At my level, the only way I'd lose my position is if someone at the very top handed down an official order. No matter how rich the Wang family is, they've got zero pull over me. I gently tapped the class rep's hand to let him know I was fine, then turned to Wang Hao. "If you've been coming at me this whole time because I used to have feelings for your fiancé, let me make this crystal clear. I have zero interest in Chen Yuanyuan. Zero." I kept going. "So stop wasting your energy on me. We're not the same kind of people. I came here today to clear the air, but clearly that's not something you're capable of." Wang Hao's eyes went bloodshot as he stared me down. "So what? I'm supposed to feel lucky? My fiancé is some girl you can't even be bothered with? And who do you think you are, telling me we're not the same kind of people?" Chen Yuanyuan jumped right in. "Lin Fan, what exactly are you trying to say? You think I'm not on your level anymore? You're not going anywhere until you explain yourself." Honestly, that was exactly what I thought, but I bit my tongue to spare them both the embarrassment. I said flatly, "I don't have time for this. Open the door." I'd been holding back through Wang Hao's non-stop provocations. It was a class reunion. I didn't want to make a scene. But the second I moved, his bodyguards pinned me in place, and Wang Hao strutted right up and slapped my face. He sneered, You really think you're somebody, huh? You don't even know whose hotel this is. Back in school, you loved running to the teacher, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you time to make a call. Let's see who shows up for you now that school's out. I glared at him through gritted teeth. Wang Hao, I'm only saying this once. Back in school, you were skipping class and picking fights. I reported you because I was trying to do you a favor. You're an adult now. Think before you act. Wang Hao looked around the room and burst out laughing. You guys hear that? He's warning me about consequences. Go ahead, Lin Fan. Even if I wreck you today, what exactly are you gonna do about it? He kept going, getting louder. Did you even bother finding out what the Wang name means in Jinhai? I slowly raised my head and forced down the rage building inside me. Wang Hao, you ever heard the saying, there's always someone bigger? There are people out there you really don't want to cross. Let me go now because trust me, if you don't, you're the one who's going to regret this, Wang Hao scoffed. You? Someone I can't mess with? Let me tell you, in Jinhai, I've never once met my match. You're a small-time government worker. Taking you down would be as easy as stepping on an ant. The whole room laughed right along with him. Only the class rep stood there, face going pale.